We're excited to introduce our breaking news. Frederick Bartlett, a professor and psychologist at Cambridge, has developed a groundbreaking study. He had several English participants read a Native American folk tale, The War of the Ghost, and reproduce their memory of it on paper. He was studying if people's memories were influenced by past experiences, also known as schemas, and the results are mind-blowing. Here's Frederick Bartlett now.
The following interview with Dr. Bartlett contains one mistake. The participants of the study are British, as he is. Keep this in mind, and thank you, loyal viewers.
I'm Thompson, and I'm here with Dr. Bartlett. Thank you for joining us today.
I'm glad to be here.
We're glad to have you. Would you mind giving a brief rundown of your study?
Well, I was intrigued to know the effects of people's perceived ideas of concepts, or schemas, on their comprehension of various literary passages unfamiliar to them. I tested this by using two different techniques for reading comprehension. Serial reproduction, reproducing a story by writing it down, and others writing after hearing the first version, and repeated reproduction, which all versions are produced by the same individual. I wanted to see how these reproductions of the story would differ from the original.
What did you learn from doing this experiment?
Well, as predicted, participants' cultural schemas got in the way of the exact details. The story was a Native American folk tale, and since tales like this tend to be unfamiliar to lots of Americans, many participants changed smaller details to more understandable ones that are more prevalent in American culture. The stories also, predictably, became shorter as time went on, as the participants were less able to recall all details.
Can you tell the audience what they can learn from this experiment and how it applies to them?
Yes, in fact, these findings are applicable to many Americans, even people across the world. Schemas of our culture and our society affect how information enters our brains. We comprehend things in the easiest way for us, and that is something that causes changes throughout many aspects of our lives.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bartlett, for giving us the inside scoop on this fascinating study. Back to you, Morgan.
Wowee, that's quite wild. I love to know more, and I know you folks at home would too. In fact, we have a participant here from the original study with Elena right now. Here they are.
I'm back again with Alyssa, who is one of the participants of Dr. Bartlett's study. What can you tell us about the experience?
Well, when I went into it, I didn't really know what to expect. They didn't tell us what the experiment was for, so I was a little bit on edge. But when I got there, all they wanted me to do was read stories and retell them in my own words, which wasn't actually as hard as what I thought it would be.
Can you tell us what changed between the story you read and what you wrote down?
Well, I kept track of all the major plot points because the story wasn't that complicated. But apparently I changed every detail without even realizing it. Instead of canoeing, I said that they were on rowboats, and instead of seal hunting, they were fishing. But I didn't even know that I had changed that.
Is there anything that you have learned about yourself from doing this experiment?
I think my culture impacts me a lot more than I thought. I guess I have a hard time intaking things that don't match into what I already know.
Thank you so much, Alyssa, for giving us your perspective on the study. Now we go back to Morgan in the studio.
What an amazing and riveting study. It's like Chinese telephone, so we challenge you, viewers at home, to try the study, find, read, and repeat a story to another person, and see how the little details you change is because of your past experiences and culture is affecting your memory. Tune in next week for a new study that is guaranteed to be even more enthralling than this one. This is Morgan, signing off.
I'm Frederick Bartlett, and I approve this message.
Wowee.
I'm glad to be here. Are you filming?
I realized that it would... Lexi!
No, you have to be British.
Hello.
Literary passages unfamiliar to them. I'm Frederick Bartlett, and I approve this message.
Well, when I signed up, I didn't really know what to expect.
Get ready. Get ready.
Is that Australian?
We're excited.
No!
You said!
Filming in the school hallway. How quality can that be?
Go.
My God. Lexi! I'm Elena Thompson, and I'm here with Dr. Bartlett.
I'm glad to be here.